Welcome to Animal Realm. Let's know about the zebra. Zebras are one of the most iconic animals of the African savanna, known for their distinctive black and white stripes that make them stand out in the wild. They belong to the Equidae family, which also includes horses and donkeys. There are three main species of zebra: the plain zebra, Equus quagga, the mountain zebra, Equus zebra, and the Grevy zebra, Equus grevyi. Each species varies slightly in size, stripe patterns, and habitat, but all zebras share certain characteristics that make them unique in the animal kingdom. Zebras have evolved over millions of years to thrive in Africa's diverse ecosystems, from the grassy plains and woodlands to the rugged mountains. They are social animals that live in herds and exhibit a range of fascinating behaviors, from their complex communication methods to their migratory patterns. Despite their beauty and ecological importance, zebras face numerous threats from habitat loss, hunting, and competition with livestock. The most distinctive feature of zebras is their black and white striped coat. The exact pattern of stripes is unique to each individual, much like fingerprints are to humans. Scientists have long debated the purpose of zebra stripes, and while several theories have been proposed, the most widely accepted explanations include camouflage, social bonding, and protection against biting insects. Zebra stripes are thought to help camouflage them from predators, particularly when they are in a herd. The stripes create an optical illusion when zebras are grouped together, making it difficult for predators like lions to single out individual animals. This is known as the dazzle effect, where the stripes blur the outline of the animal's body and confuse predators during a chase. Another theory suggests that the stripes help regulate body temperature. Black stripes absorb more heat than white stripes, and it's believed that the alternating pattern of stripes helps zebras stay cool in the hot African sun by creating small air currents along their bodies. In addition to their striking appearance, zebras are well adapted for life on the African plains. They have strong, muscular bodies and long legs that allow them to run at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, 65 kilometers per hour, when fleeing from predators. Their hooves are hard and durable, enabling them to travel long distances across rough terrain. Plain zebra, Equus quagga. The plain zebra is the most common species of zebra, found across eastern and southern Africa. They inhabit a wide range of habitats, including savannas, grasslands, and woodlands. Mountain zebras are native to the mountainous regions of southern Africa, particularly in Namibia and South Africa. They are smaller and stockier than plain zebras, with a dewlap, a flap of skin, on their throat that distinguishes them from other species. Grevy zebra is the largest and most endangered of the three zebra species. It is found in northern Kenya and southern Ethiopia, inhabiting arid grasslands and semi-desert regions. Grevy zebras have narrower stripes and larger ears than plains or mountain zebras. Zebras are widely distributed across sub-Saharan Africa, with each species occupying distinct habitats. Plain zebras are the most widespread and are found from the eastern coast of Kenya and Tanzania to the southern parts of Botswana, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. Mountain zebras are more restricted in their range, inhabiting the mountainous regions of Namibia and South Africa. They prefer rugged terrain with steep slopes and cliffs, which offer protection from predators. Mountain zebras also inhabit open woodlands and grasslands near mountain ranges. Grevy zebras are found in the semi-arid regions of northern Kenya and southern Ethiopia. They are well adapted to life in arid environments, where they rely on scattered water sources and drought-resistant grasses. Unlike plain zebras, which migrate seasonally, Grevy zebras tend to stay within smaller home ranges, though they may travel long distances in search of water during dry periods. Zebras are highly social animals that live in groups known as herds. The social structure of zebra herds varies depending on the species. Plain zebras live in stable family groups called harems, which consist of one stallion, several mares, and their offspring. The stallion is the leader of the harem and is responsible for defending the group from predators and rival males. Within the harem, mares form strong bonds with each other and with their offspring, and they often groom one another to reinforce social ties. Mountain zebras also live in family groups, but their herds are smaller and less structured than those of plain zebras. Family groups typically consist of a single stallion, one or two mares, and their foals. These groups may join larger herds during certain times of the year, particularly when resources are scarce. Grevy zebras have a more fluid social structure. They do not form permanent family groups like plains and mountain zebras. Instead, they live in loose associations that change frequently. Males establish territories that they defend from other males, and females move between these territories in search of food and water. While females may form temporary groups, these associations are not as stable as those of plain zebras. One of the most fascinating aspects of zebra behavior is their migratory patterns. Plain zebras are known for their long migrations, particularly in East Africa, where they are part of the Great Migration. During this annual event, thousands of zebras, along with wildebeest and other herbivores, travel hundreds of miles across the Serengeti and Masai Mara in search of fresh grazing lands. Zebras communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, body language, and facial expressions. They use different sounds to convey different messages. For example, zebras make high-pitched barks when they are alarmed or when warning the herd of predators. In addition to vocal communication, zebras use their ears, tails, and body posture to express emotions and intentions. When a zebra is relaxed, its ears will point forward, but if it is angry or threatened, it will flatten its ears against its head. Zebras also use grooming as a form of social bonding, particularly between mares and their offspring. Zebras have excellent senses that help them detect predators and navigate their environment. Their large eyes provide them with a wide field of vision, allowing them to see predators approaching from a distance. Their hearing is also highly developed, and they can swivel their large ears to detect sounds from different directions. Zebras rely on their acute sense of smell to locate food and water sources, as well as to recognize other members of their herd. Zebras are herbivores that feed primarily on grasses, though they will also eat leaves, bark, and shrubs when grass is scarce. They are well adapted to grazing, with strong, grinding teeth that allow them to consume tough, fibrous vegetation. Zebras have a specialized digestive system that allows them to extract nutrients from low-quality forage. Unlike ruminants like cows and antelopes, zebras are hindgut fermenters, meaning that their digestion occurs in the cecum and colon rather than in the stomach. Because zebras do not chew cud like ruminants, they need to consume larger quantities of food to meet their energy needs. They spend much of their day grazing and can cover large distances in search of fresh grazing lands.